Welcome back, everyone. Pedro here with another live stream. Super excited to have you guys. And as promised, I told you guys I would come back. And we're here live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. For those that are new, that are tuning in, I just want to welcome you guys to La Familia. As you know, we're live every single day. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you all as always. And it's holiday season. The markets are obviously going to be a little bit slower, but that doesn't stop me from being here with you guys and showing up and actually supporting you guys every step of the way. So I want you guys to know that you have a community here you can count on. Maybe you're new to trading, whatever the case is, guys. Maybe you've been struggling with your trading, haven't been able to become profitable. You're having issues with entries, you're having issues with knowing when to get in, when to get out. Whatever it is, I want you to know that we have this community here that you can count on every day and come in, learn, network, and be able to support each other and grow, right? So yeah, guys, we're live. Let's go. We got Chapili here in the house. Let's go, my man. Let's go, guys. Let's get those likes. Smash that like button if you enjoy these live streams, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. So make sure you guys smash that like button. Yeah, so we should be pretty much set here in terms of video settings, just making sure everything's good on my end here. But other than that, I think we're good, guys. I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, okay, that looks good. This over here, beautiful. Awesome. So I'm just gonna put in the so we got some news. We got some core PPI news. So just something to be mindful as always, guys. We always want to kind of be aware of the news and stuff like that. I'm going to be sharing all the links in a second here. Let's go. Let's go, Lawrence. Good morning. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. You guys know what's good. Let's kill it, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put the link here as always. You guys know how the process is. Gonna put the link here for those that are new. I'm gonna share it here in the chat box. Guys, take a look at I'm gonna show you guys my gold chart that I left over last night live. I don't know if you guys noticed, right? I left my gold live last night just to share it with you guys, but this is kind of my analysis that I had, so I'm gonna share it with the other chart here. Okay, and yeah, like this is crazy, guys. Check this out. So literally I left this chart yesterday for you guys to use as reference. Okay, this was my analysis from last night. You could see that I had originally price breakout out of this range. Gold was ranging for the longest time, and I told you guys that there was currently no entries, but if there was something that I was anticipating is a push to the upside with a retest. So we got the strong momentum push. All of a sudden, you guys go watch the previous live stream from yesterday and watch it through, and you'll see how it started before I did my analysis and then after when it happened. Okay, I told you guys I'm looking for a strong momentum move on gold to the upside with a retest. We got the beautiful retest and it came back up. Now there's two arrows here because it retested, came back up. You guys again before I went to bed yesterday, and I left the live stream on with my charts again that it was going to come back, and this is retest the support level to the upside, guys. So as you can see, I drew that line again exactly as expected. Price came down to our support level, retested that support level. Keep that in mind. This is why I always tell you guys, I'm waiting for a retest of this level, or I'm waiting for price to come back to this major level of support or resistance, right? So I teach this, every day. You guys know that. I teach this all the time. But to leave this here, go to bed and just leave it like that, guys, and literally see price go exactly as expected, insane, which is nice. And this is what I'm telling you guys, is that you guys had this absolutely free. You literally had a glimpse of my charts with my analysis live on there, right? Now I had one guy, he said send me a message saying, hey, like, you're not showing your voice, or you're not like keeping up with it. If you guys want, You know what I mean? I could take it off. Like if you guys don't want me showing my gold analysis live, I can take it off. I had some people actually message me and say they really do appreciate it, and they find it really helpful. So it's up to you guys, really. I'm just testing it out, and so far, I've gotten pretty good feedback. I just had one person actually just say, hey, like, it's better just to do the lives like this. Of course, this is my main focus. I mainly do this, and I want to give you guys best of both worlds. But if maybe there's a few of you that maybe not, we'll see. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. Let's go. Smash that like button for me if you enjoy these live streams, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. And I think we should be good here. I'm just gonna put this here. We've got Bahjan. Hi, bro. I'm new here. Welcome, my man. Welcome to the family. As you guys know, we're live every single day, guys. For all the new members that are tuning in, because I see a couple new subscribers tuning in, make sure you turn on your notifications, guys. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you click notifications, little notification bell, and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, okay, guys? But if you're new, introduce yourself, guys. Don't be shy. Welcome to La Familia. We're gonna get started, guys. Don't worry. We're gonna dive into the charts today. We're gonna look and see if there's any opportunities. As you know, I typically don't trade Fridays. However, if something does arise, I will let you know. Give me 1 second here, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So let's dive in. Beautiful. Welcome to all of our new members that are tuning in. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna take a look, guys. What are we looking at here for Dixie? Let's take a look at Dixie. So we saw that price for Dixie. We were anticipating a continuation to the downside. What did I see, guys? I saw basically what I saw was a head and shoulders pattern formation. This is literally what I had noticed. Remember, do you guys remember this from yesterday's live stream? This was something that I was telling you guys that I had noticed. And so we could see clearly price came down, broke with the strong momentum, and then I drew this up again and I said, we got to wait for a retest, right? So now the way it's looking, to be honest, even on the 30-minute time frame, Dixie is looking pretty bearish. So at least my target level for Dixie, at least I would say, is this level here. So I could see Dixie coming down to this level of support here. Now, if we break below this level, hold on, that moved up right there. If we break below this level, then we can see a potential continuation to the downside. Obviously, we do have pretty high impact news. I think, yeah, we got the core CPI. That's the main title of the video, main title of the live stream. So this is, not something I'd want to be trading right now. And like I said, I typically don't trade Fridays anyways. But that's kind of what I may anticipate is Dixie to come back down to these lows. Now, could we get price after the news spike us back up here? Could be a possibility. Don't be surprised, because news could do anything really, right? So don't be surprised. Now, however, I think that we may see the dollar actually continue to go down further. It could be creating that next little low, but again, we have to understand that news could do anything, right? Like, look at this here, right? Look at this here. So we were kind of at the bottom of the range, so we anticipated price to slowly start going up, but then it came back down, right? So this was probably some sort of news that happened here. You can see that very clearly, right? So, I mean, we just have to be very cautious, right? So for those that are trying to just get in, don't get into any trades right now. I don't really see anything at this given time, okay, guys? Even with our gold right now, the way it sits right now with gold, I'm going to clear that area here. We could anticipate some sort of a retracement, but I feel that gold is going to have a little bit more of a push to the upside, and then we could see it come back down, right? Could be a possibility, and maybe this pullback down could be, one second here. We could see something like this happen, to be honest. So we may see it come back up, gain a little bit more strength, range a little bit here at the highs, and then we see it come back down, right? You know, it's kind of hard for me to tell you, but it may just do something similar here, right? Where it just kind of stays in this traffic area. We can see that, you know, there was a lot of consolidation happening here in this zone, which we can anticipate when gold comes up to this highs. We can anticipate a similar move, ranging area when it comes up to these highs. Why? Because, well, we know that that's a resistance area. We know that's a major level of structure around this area, right? We know that this is where price has respected it in the past, right? So that's something we can anticipate. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at there, guys. Welcome. Okay, so awesome, guys. We've got coming up, and yes, okay, awesome, beautiful, guys. Let's go. We've got a question here. Could gold up to 19? Could be a possibility. You know, it really depends on how weak the dollar will get, right? So if the dollar gets really, really weak, there could be a point where it could come back up all the way to 19 area. Especially once we kind of break above this area that it's currently going to retest. If we break above this area, we could definitely start looking and targeting to around the 1900 range. If we reject, then we could just be ranging. Remember what I told you guys is that, yes, we got above here. Yes, for the longest time here on the daily, we were in this downwards channel, right? We have to keep that in mind. Yes, we were in this downwards channel. But keep in mind, guys, that, you know, we've broken above. But remember what I told you. Yes, we're retesting a certain level of structure, which is a major resistance area. But for all we know is that this doesn't mean that it's already starting a bullish trajectory. For all we know, we could get one more leg back down and price for gold could start ranging on the higher time frame. So, right? So for the longest time, you know, you may be looking for buys, but you don't realize, right? Or people don't realize that gold is just going to come back up to that level and we may see a shift in the market, right? Just from looking at this as it is right now, to be honest with you, it's really looking, and in fact, I could delete this here now. It's really looking like an ascending wedge pattern formation, right? So we could see that these are higher lows, okay? And we're pretty much coming at a major level structure. So what does this mean to me as a trader? This means to me that either I want to see one more leg back down, and that leg back down could come back up and finally give us that breakout to the upside with volume, okay? Or what I could anticipate is price comes back down to this level structure, right? And then finally breaks below. So if it breaks below in this scenario, right, for gold, then we can anticipate something like this, right? So we get rejection of this resistance area, comes back down, breaks below the level support, comes back up, retests, right? Fakes out all these people that are trying to, you know, sell it on a small little pullback. It'll come back up close to these highs, most likely fake out a bunch of sellers and then melt in their direction, right? And probably retest the lows of this ascending wedge. Are you guys understanding that? Yes or no? Please let me know if you guys are understanding that explanation. If you guys are, let's freaking go, guys. I hope you guys understood that on gold. This is my overall analysis longer term, right? Again, spike up, right? Do a more complex pullback and then go in our direction here, right? Again, this is very, very hypothetical, but this is just to show you guys what we can anticipate dependent on what price ends up doing, right? And where price could go. That's why I really had sell setups below that level structure, because that's really what I'm looking or anticipating gold to do longer term, right? Okay, guys, so let's continue on. Let's take a look at our British pound pairs. We're going to focus on our pound pairs and all that type of stuff. And then let me just see here. Okay, let's see some comments here, guys. Okay, beautiful, guys. If you understand that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. And if you're new to the family, guys, welcome to La Familia. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I always love hearing from you guys. And for all of our new members, don't forget to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream. And guys, join in our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community on there. It's absolutely free to join my Telegram group. Beautiful group that we have on there, guys. So make sure you guys join in there. Okay. Okay, so just gonna update something here, guys. Give me one sec. Okay. All right, so let's get started here. Okay. We've got Bejan here. So those are all possibilities, right? So it depends, right? We don't know until it breaks a certain level, then we can anticipate gold to go a certain area, right? This is very, very hypothetical, by the way. So we don't know as traders. We just got to work with what we have, okay? Does make me free, bro. Telegram, please. Telegram is free. So we have a free group chat, guys, that you guys can join in. So for all of the new members that are tuning in, maybe it's your first time here, welcome to the family, guys. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Our Telegram group is actually free, so you guys can join in anytime. Okay. And the link for the free Telegram group, I've pinned it to the top of the group chat, or it's in the video description. Okay, for those one. All right. Beautiful. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's continue on. We're gonna focus on our British pound pairs. What can we anticipate? And even if it is Friday and it's, you know, holiday season, all that type of stuff, but at least to know what we can anticipate where price could go. So again, let's clear the charts for now. Actually, you know what? Before I clear the charts, let's see kind of what's going on here. So we saw that pullback here, okay, and we were forming. Was it yesterday's live? I can't remember. I think it was yesterday's live stream. Remember, I told you guys we were looking for, you know, this kind of. We were coming at the support level, and I told you guys I'm looking for buys for GBPUSD, and price went exactly as expected up to these highs. Beautiful turnout. Again, it's funny enough because some of my members took the trade. Unfortunately, I got out because we had the news. So, but I'm finding a lot of the pairs, even though I don't, you know, I don't take it when I trade the news, it goes in my favor. So, yeah, anyways, either way, we were able to profit. I told you guys, manage your risk. This is what I'm anticipating. And price went, boom, to our highest level at resistance, which is nice. So we know that we're kind of in this upwards channel. So always we want to look at the bigger picture. We always want to clear the charts, start fresh. So let's clear the charts here. Okay. And what are we looking at, right? We look at the daily. What is the daily telling us here? Are we at a major level? Where are we, guys, right? So one of two things we need to realize, okay? We were in this downwards trend for a longest time, okay? For a very long time, okay? We were going down for the longest time. Now, we finally broke above, right? So we got this strong momentum. We've been trending to the upside for quite some time, since September, okay? This is pretty good. Now, there's something that you guys need to realize as traders, right? We're coming to a major resistance area. So one of two things could happen here, right? Either price is going to respect this resistance area and reject it, and we can anticipate selling opportunities, or we could break above it and we can anticipate price to continue to go higher, right? Now, typically when we see price move like this, we can anticipate sort of exhaustion, right? Even if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, you know, it's been in a nice clean upwards trend. This is pretty clean overall, right? So we could see this is a nice upwards trend. We got higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Now, if we fail to create a higher high, that'll be indicator number one, red flag here. Hey, indicator number one, we're failing to break above. So that is indicator number one telling us, hey, you know what? Most likely price is going to reject this level structure, so we could start looking for selling opportunities. But Pedro, where can we target? Well, let's keep it nice and simple. This is the 4-hour time frame, by the way. So there's lots of opportunities that we can get in on sells as it comes back down and creates this next leg down. And we literally could just target this lower end here, which is another level of support. So if I just target this lower end here, let's see how much of a pip potential I can do. If I target this lower end here, we're talking about, let's say if we were to sell here at the highs, find a better entry on the lower time frames, we're talking about almost 200 pips, guys. That's over 210 pips easily, right? So if we start seeing bearish price action at the highs for GU, then we can start looking for selling opportunities. It's that simple, guys, right? So pretty much the way it's looking like for me is we're at a major level structure, okay? A major resistance area here, by the way. This is a major resistance area on the daily, okay? We brought it down to the 4 hour, okay? And the 4 hour, we can see that we've been in this nice upwards trend or upwards channel, however you want to put it, right? I had it up as a channel, right? On the 4 hour here, we've been in this nice upwards channel, right? And you can kind of draw it up like this if you want, whatever, right? Look like that, the highs there, right? Boom, bring that down, boom, there we go, right? Just like that, there. So we've been in this nice upwards channel. If we fail to create a higher high, that is indicator number 1, okay? Indicator number 2, we look for bearish price action. We're at a major resistance area, look for bearish price action. What could we look for? Well, right now we're already seeing it technically. We're already seeing a double top form, potentially. If this next candle closes bearish and engulfs this candle, then this could be a good entry to target the neckline as TP1, and TP2 could be probably this lower end over here or down over here at the bottom of this range, right? So not only are we potentially catching over 150 pips, 180 pips, sorry, right? If we just get an entry a little bit lower than these highs up here, then now we got pretty much lots of added confluence here at this level. Look at my RSI, pretty much overbought. We go to 30 minute, it'll probably be madly overbought here. Yeah, so we're at an overbought stage, right? On my 30 minute time frame. However, I really don't like how this candle, even the 30-minute candle, is it closed bullish above this resistance area, right? So I would really need to see this candle. I would have preferred it to be a wick. So this is what I'm saying. We may see it come back up a little bit higher and then maybe create a double top up here or create some sort of a bearish price action a little bit higher, right? So I still feel like it may have a little bit more juice to the upside, unless this candle closes bearish with that wick there and the next candle closes, engulfs this candle bearish, then we can anticipate a continuation to the downside, right? We target the neckline as TP1. You can see here, like we can catch easily 43 pips, right? That would be the neckline there. If we see it continue, we would take our partial profits there and move our stop loss to entry. Then we'd kind of target the lower end here, which would be 137 pips, 140 pips, 130 pips, whatever you guys want to call it, right? So are you guys able to understand that? This is just GBPUSD, guys. Very, very simple, right? Pedro, how'd you look for buys? Well, I saw buys here. We were coming at a major level of structure. We were at a support level structure. We had that strong momentum. We pulled back. And in fact, you could probably call this even an inverted head and shoulders, right? We got the left shoulder here, right? We got the head, right? And look, when I saw this, I was like, okay, maybe we could expect one more leg to the upside, right? There's many ways of looking at it, guys. Really, there's a lot of ways you can look at how price may move, right? And as traders, you have to understand that we all look at the markets differently, right? So don't feel bad if you look at the markets a little bit different than another person, or another person uses a bunch of indicators or whatever, right? Understand that indicators are okay to have, but understand that the most important thing is actually learning how to trade without them, right? Once you learn how to trade without indicators, indicators will literally just be an added confluence, right? It won't mean anything else. An indicator won't tell you exactly what price will do, right? An indicator just is there to, it's a delayed response there to help you with, you know what I mean, what price is trying to tell us, right? But it's not something that's like, some people use indicators as signals, right? It's up to you if you want to do that, but understand that price, okay, price action is key. That's the most important thing. Once you understand price action, look at this. I'm not even using my 50 or 20 moving average. I'm just focusing on price action, right? Curtis, good morning, my man. Let's go, guys. Welcome to La Familia, guys. Everyone that's joining in, all the new members that are new, guys, welcome. I appreciate you all very, very much. 8 likes. Can we get it to at least 11 if we have 11 people watching? Let's go, guys. Come on. Anyways, guys, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. As you know, I'm here live every single day trying to support you guys as much as possible, but I also need the support, guys. So please, if you enjoy these live streams, guys, let me know, and also support the channel. Even a comment doesn't matter, guys. But just even smashing that like button and sharing these live streams does help a lot. All right, guys, so welcome to all of our new members that are tuning in, guys. Go check out our free Telegram. The link is in the chat box below, okay? We have an amazing community on there, so make sure you tune What are we looking at for GBPJPY, guys? So GBPJPY, we can see clearly that pretty much there's a lot of consolidation. There's a lot of ranging here. And I'm going to clear the charts just because this is just overall a mess. Give me 1 second here. Yeah. So it's really, to be honest with you, to be fair, the way it's kind of looking like, it's looking like potentially like this bullish flag. But again, it's, if it drags too much, then I really don't want to be trading this, right? Got that strong move that we had here. Now we may anticipate, we're failing to create a new lower low. Now we may anticipate a similar move that we had. Okay. You guys getting that? Yes. And this is the daily, by the way. This is just to help us understand what we can anticipate for price. Okay. And we never know, right? Price could come back down, right? But we work with what we have, guys. That's the most important thing, is working with what we have. Now we know one of two things, guys. Check this out. So not only do I see that, but look, we're also at a major level of support, right? This is the highs of this ranging area. Okay. So the highs of this ranging area, and we're holding it right now literally by the thread as a level of support. So now what I want to see is some sort of a breakout, right? If we get a breakout, like a strong momentum breakout for GJ, right? It's holding this level of support. You can see a bullish candle, then the next candle here bearish. I want to see strong momentum above. We'll probably stop out here because of the daily, and then we'll get a retest. On that retest, let's look for support and anticipate a continuation to the upside. Okay. We can narrow it down to the 4-hour time frame and kind of see a little bit with more clarity. But look at this, guys. This is untradeable. You know what I mean? Just looking at this on the 4-hour time frame, I don't really see any trade setups here, guys. This is just, you can't trade this, guys, right? There's just a bunch of wicks and consolidation. So there's nothing to trade here, guys. Nothing I see here that is, you know, catches my attention. But yeah, welcome to all of our new members, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ashraf, why? What's your target for PPI gold? Going sell 1810. I don't know. I haven't seen it. That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good target. Yeah, that's what I said. Pretty much with gold. I'm anticipating it to give a little bit more juice to the upside just before the news. We could get price come back up, right? 1810 area might be a little bit higher, but it's still a good zone, right? So around this zone. So we're not looking for sells just yet, right? Even if the dollar melts, we have to understand that we could see price kind of consolidate a little bit and then melt, right? I mean, the next candle really determines everything. If the next candle looks bearish, then maybe, yeah, we may see it pull back earlier, because, you know, we have had price. This was just kind of like a little bit of fake out. So keep that in mind, right? So really what we want to base our resistance area, main area, is here, right? So we may get a little bit more juice to the upside, but it might fall from here, right? So keep that in mind, right? Okay, we've got Lauren. Welcome, Lauren. Let's go. Okay. Asri, for that, thank you for the response. No problem, man. I got you. Okay, we've got Cyril here, USD CAD. Yeah, we'll take a look at USD CAD in a second, my man. We got Secure here, gold buy or sell, bro. We don't know yet, my man, but right now, I'm anticipating, to be honest with you, I don't know what the news. I don't know what's gonna happen. Right now, to be honest, I may anticipate sells for gold. However, if Dixie comes back down lower, then we're pretty much messed up here. So I think that it could continue to go down further, but the problem is that if it goes down further, then the dollar continues to go higher. So I mean, gold continues to go higher. So at this given time, I think that it won't. I feel like what I told you guys at the beginning of the live stream is that we may actually see, instead of seeing something like this, we may see Dixie come back up, freak everyone out, create another, retest these highs before it actually goes down further, right? So just keep that in mind, right? Like something similar to happen here, right? We were kind of going down, we're going down, boom, spike, right? So keep that in mind that Dixie might do something like that. I'm seeing a lot of like, you know, it's not looking bearish anymore. We're seeing a lot, the bulls are really trying to push price up. So we could, don't be surprised, guys, if we do see a huge spike to the upside for Dixie. And that's kind of what I'm looking at as of right now, to be honest. So we may see a spike to the upside, and that will probably be the perfect, catalyst for gold to actually melt. And if you look here, guys, beautiful trade setup here that I had on gold, and price went exactly as expected twice here, right? So we had that strong momentum here, finally breaking out of this consolidation range. Price went exactly as expected. And then before I went to bed, I told you guys, I'm looking at gold selling back down and retesting. Keep in mind, gold overnight may come back down and retest the support level before a continuation to the upside. Came back down overnight, 5 o'clock over here. You guys could see 4:45 a.m., 5 o'clock, boom, spiked back up, right? Exactly as expected, right? So what I think could be a possibility is that, like I said, depending on Dixie, if Dixie comes back up and surprises people because we have broken below this lower end level, which is kind of the neckline, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised seeing Dixie come back up to these highs, right? So we could see a strong move to the upside. And if we get that strong move to the upside, gold's going to melt. All right, guys. Awesome. I hope you guys are understanding that. Beautiful. Awesome, guys. Guys, can we get it to 15 likes? Let's go. Yeah, it's always safer to sell at the top, of course. Yeah. Like, it really depends though, right? What is the top, right? Where are we, right? So you got to make sure that you know your levels, you know what you're doing. Don't just sell just because this looks like a high, right? You have to understand where you are in the markets, right? That's really, really important, guys. Okay. Beautiful, guys. We're at 12 likes. Can we get it to 15 likes? Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. And welcome to our new members. Don't forget the little notification bell, guys. So what were we looking at? GBPUSD, guys. Again, like I told you guys, we may see a selling opportunity here. It may come back up a little bit higher. Keep in mind, we want to see some bearish price action. That's why my line here, I would say it's probably going to retest these highs here. Not down here, right? Because the only reason why I'm saying that is because this candle closed on the 30-minute bullish, right? So we still may have a little bit more of a move to the upside. So once we come up to these highs up here, what I want to see is some sort of a bearish price action. Then we can see probably GU melt, but we want to see price melt and create a new lower low, right? So we wanted to break out a low. And anyways, I'll keep you guys in the loop. I'll show you guys if I see anything, right? So same thing with GJ, right? GJ right now is at a major level structure on the higher time frames. However, I don't see a trading opportunity, guys. I see GJ is just kind of consolidating right now. It's ranging sideways here on the 30-minute time frame. This is really choppy, guys. This is where you want to stay out. You don't want to be trading this, guys, right? So if we go to the higher time frames like we did, right? What did I see here? And I told you guys, overall, I'm seeing some sort of a potential bullish flag here forming, right? Look at this pullback, right? And we could see price literally coming. We got that strong momentum. We had that strong momentum on the daily. Look, right? Slowly came back down, started trending. And then what did it do? It failed to create what? A new lower low in the downwards channel, right? So this is indicator number one that the bulls are starting to take control. The bears can't push price down lower. And we're also at a major level structure, which was previously tested, which is the highs of this kind of ranging area. So if you're wondering why I'm saying ranging area, because this is the low end of the range here, right? So this is kind of like a ranging area that we've been seeing for GJ for quite some time, right? So we've kind of finally broken above. We had that strong rejection and to the upside. So I can anticipate this line here. How did I draw this up here? Well, I did the same move that we saw before and I moved it over here, right? So that's the same thing. This is what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating a strong breakout out of this consolidation here on the smaller time frame. And are you guys understanding that? Yes. Okay, perfect. Let's move on. GBP odd. We're gonna go to GBP odd now. What are we looking at GBP odd, guys? GBP odd, we're looking for sell setups below that level structure. Daily, what are we looking at? So daily, we were doing this double top, but we're retesting these highs once more, right? So we created this double top. We broke below the neckline. However, price came back up. Similar thing with Dixie, guys. It's created a head and shoulders pattern formation, but I still feel Dixie could come back up and fake out a bunch of people and be like, whoa, what the heck happened here? Because we have this strong news, right? So just be mindful of this, guys. is that that's what could happen, right? So if we narrow this down to the 4-hour time frame, we know that this is a major resistance area. Did we break below how we were anticipating? Let's take a look. So here on the 4-hour time frame, we could see that we were ranging for the longest time. Look how we created the highs of the range and the lows of the range here, right? It's very, very clear, very, very simple, right? We got that strong momentum. Look at that strong momentum. We got the retest, right? And then price, look, is retesting these highs at once more. Let's narrow this down here and see. So price is literally retesting, and it literally touched our sells area level, and look, and now rejected. Now it's coming back up, obviously, but look at how much pips you could have got easily in and out. You'd be up right now about 55 pips, right? And you're only really risking not that much, right? I had it 38 here, so I had it a little bit wider, but you could have done like 25 pips, right? Again, this is not really an ideal trade setup right now, so I'm going to delete this as it is, right? But you can see my analysis. We saw that strong momentum out of this range, right? Why did I draw it from here and anticipate it to sell? Well, the only reason why I drew it from here is because I saw that price closed here, right? We were in this range and we failed to retest these highs, right? Now, could price come back down here and retest that high? Yes, that's why I said, hey, maybe we might create a double top here and then melt. But we saw that melt come right away, right? Okay, you guys understanding that? I hope you are. So we've broken below this lower level here on GBP odd. It really depends on odd if it's going to gain some strength here. You know, pretty much we had this nice little inverted head and shoulders from yesterday. This was a sell setup below this level structure, but we broke above. Do you guys remember this trade that we took in the live stream? We were looking at AUDUSD buys. Look at this beauty. Price went exactly as expected. We had that strong momentum push, right? Consolidated for a long time, right? And then came back up even higher, right? So right now, though, I'll be honest, like we've retested this kind of neckline per se on the inverted head and shoulders. We want to look at the higher time frames, the 4-hour. What are we looking at? What direction are we going, right? So we can see that we have been kind of creating this kind of upwards channel per se, and so I'm anticipating potentially AUDUSD to come back up size here, right? This is a good. I can see AUD interesting. This level. This is kind of us, you know, the bulls don't want to come back down. We still have a little bit more juice to the upside, right? So we kind of narrow it down to the lower time frames, right? What are we seeing here though right now, right? Because we could see a short-term pullback. This is an indecisive candle. We got the doji here. So what I could see is probably price for AUDUSD come back down here to this lower end. If we break this level of support here, then we could see, let me just remove this now here. Then we could see price do something like this where it comes back down here. Okay, it rejects and holds this level of support. Then we see a strong momentum push, retest this level of support here, okay, and then see a continuation to the upside. Okay, and this could be like a support level, right? Previous level of resistance, now holding it as a level of support. That's kind of what I'm looking at AUDUSD, guys. Now, if this were to happen, this would kind of go in confluence with GBP odd, right? So GBP odd in this case could come back up a little bit higher, right? Where the British pound is gaining a little bit more strength. Excuse me. And then we may see it come back down, right? Because we're anticipating potentially AUDUSD to come down temporarily, right? So we may see GBP odd retest this high once more before it actually melts to the downside. Look at this, guys. Look, it's already going bullish, right? We could anticipate it to come back up, retest this high, create a double top, reject it twice, then that's an extra added confirmation for a continuation to the downside. Okay, is that understood, guys? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to even draw this out as well so you guys can see, right? Look at this. It's already going up exactly as expected there, and double top, and then we see it melt. Okay, so let's move on. EURUSD, guys. What are we looking at? EURUSD. You guys know I like to trade EURUSD, and I like to trade most of these pairs. These are my top pairs here on the right hand side. You can see all of my top pairs that I personally trade. Guys, we're at 13 likes, guys. Can we get it to at least 15, guys? If you guys understood that explanation, guys, smash that like button for me, and also give your boy a thumbs up, guys. It really does support the channel, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, to all of our new members, guys, don't forget to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream. And join in our free Telegram group, guys. Okay, we've got an amazing community on there. You guys can click the link. I tagged it at the top of the group chat, and also it's in the video description if you can't find it. Ahmed USD CHF. Okay, my man, I'll do that for you. No problem. So we'll take a look at USD CHF in a second. We'll take a look at USD JPY right now, okay? How are you doing, Lauren? Let's go, let's go. Okay, so right now with EURUSD, what I really see, guys, is buying. To be honest, I really see potential buys here. We could just see it to continue because it kind of closed above this resistance area. So I could see EURUSD continue to go higher. But this candle is really what's gonna determine what's gonna happen, right? So, like, it really depends on the news that we get, right? So that's really gonna determine everything, right? So if the news that we get is bearish for the US dollar, then you best bet we're gonna see it go up. Okay. Perfect. Awesome, Lauren. Good, beautiful, awesome. Awesome, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so really EURUSD, again, same thing. We really can't really know until we know what happens with the news. But again, you could manage your risk, right? But we have to understand too that on the 4-hour time frame, this is a pretty bearish candle, guys, right? It's a pretty bearish candle here, right? So, you know, this is bearish price action. However, we are pretty much at a level of support. So we could, even if it's bearish, regardless of it being bearish, we could see a rejection of this level. That's what we want to see, really, right? So the only thing I would hate for it to happen is for this to be a fake out, right? So where it comes here and then it actually, after the news, it goes in further, right? Where the dollar gains strength, because we're anticipating the dollar to potentially gain strength, right? And surprise us here. Could be a possibility, right? We don't know. Right? So it really depends what ends up happening, right? Overall. So even if the dollar, let's say the dollar gets weak, then we can look for EURUSD buys. Looking like good potential buy setup, right? Because we got that strong momentum here. We're pretty much at a support area level here. So even if you were to get in on buys, and you know, just manage your risk, guys. Let's say we do here, let's just do a 20 pip stop loss here, because that'd be fair. I don't see it really going any lower. So let's say we do a 20. Let's do 25 pips, right? It's 25 pip stop. Our TP1 would be the highs over here, and then we can kind of target a little bit higher. Let's say, let me kind of pull. Golden zone here. So I would target, like, let's say this high. Which, if we look at the higher time frames, look at this. We're in this upwards channel. So it kind of go in confluence there, right? Now, let me see, where's my RSI? What's my RSI telling me here? We're kind of in the mid-range here on the RSI. Look at the 30-minute. We're not really oversold at this given time. However, we are respecting this level of support. So that's significant, right? We want to see it respect this level. Okay. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Isaac, welcome. Yeah, so we already looked at GU, my man. What is it doing? Yeah, it's going up. Yeah, so like I said, this bullish candle here indicated to me that we still have a little bit more room to the upside. That's why I have this up here. Okay. So we're not looking for sells just yet for GU. We need to see what ends up happening, obviously, after the news, right? So we still have a lot more juice to the upside for GU, potentially up to these highs here. Okay. Lauren, the news is at 8:30. I'm not wrong. Awesome. Guys, we're at 16 likes. Can we get it to 20 likes? Let's go, guys. Welcome to all of our new members that are tuning in. Welcome to La Familia, guys. I appreciate you very much. Let's go. And welcome to all of our new members, subscribers that are tuning in. Okay. All right, guys. I'll keep the loop for today. Something will be let the group know. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in on our free Telegram. We have an amazing community on there. Let's go. And I think I've got one more member here. We'll take more teacher. So I'm doing this for you, Ahmed. All right, look at this. So we were looking for what? Strong momentum, break below this level structure. What was I seeing? Remember when I told you guys we were creating this descending wedge pattern formation? Price is literally doing exactly what we anticipated, right? Now, does that mean that we're always going to get it right? No. Remember that, right? When I tell you guys exactly as expected, it's because literally our analysis went in play, right? It's going in the direction we anticipated, which is good. Traders, we have this certain edge over time, which you guys will get to that point where you have an edge in the market and you can understand, okay, price has typically done this in the past, or we're doing this specific, pattern, or we're showing bearish price action, whatever the case is, right? Over time, you'll realize, you'll be like, okay, this looks familiar. I recognize this, etc., right? So right now, though, what I'm seeing is we may see it come back up before we actually break below, because what I wanted to see is a stronger momentum push below. We did not get that, guys. Okay, so we're not looking for sell setups. This could be a fake out and could come back up and retest these highs, okay, for USD CHF. So keep that in mind. Okay, that's my overall outlook right now. Give me 1 second here, guys. Just give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. All right, guys, 1 sec. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at, right? So I need to see that strong momentum. Otherwise, what I'm seeing is do something like this, where it comes back up, right? Fakes out a lot of people because they think that they're selling, comes back up, retest these highs, or midway at least. Okay, then we finally break below, right? And on that break, we wait for another retest and look for continuation of sells. And this is USD CHF, okay, guys? Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just looking at this, you know, maybe if you're new and you're new to trading, does that look bullish to you? I mean, sorry, does that look bearish to you? It looks like, yeah, we got that strong momentum, but we could retest these highs once more before it goes lower. Something like that. Okay. All right, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. For all of our new members that are tuning in, guys, welcome to the family. Consider subscribing below and turning on your notification bells. Trust me, guys, you don't want to miss out on any of these live streams. Guys, I'm here every single day providing you absolute value. This is a lot of my time, guys, you know what I mean, that I put in behind the scenes, you know, all the, software I use to keep up everything. There's a lot behind it, guys, you know what I mean? So anyways, if you're looking to level up on your trading, if you want to, take your trading to that next level, guys, I've actually discounted my my VIP Inner Circle program. So for those of you that maybe you've been wanting to join in, now is the time to lock in that price, because you'll be able to, lock it in if you go the monthly route or every 3 months or whatever. So it's really, really cool. I've created this program. Like I said, I show you my exact trades, step by step, full breakdowns, why I'm getting in. And we do live Zoom calls. So live mentorship Zoom calls where you can ask me all the questions you want and I can help you, support you. And we have a separate group chat where you can ask questions as well. So yeah, guys, go check that out. I've dropped the prices because I know some of you are looking to, struggle with your funds or whatever the case is. And I understand, right? So the link is right here, guys. Go check it out. VIP Inner Circle. That is my program there that I have. Go check that out, guys. Also, if you're looking for a trusted broker, make sure you guys click the link here. This is my regulated, it's a regulated broker. This is my recommendation. I highly recommend them. You know, I've only been with them for a few months, but they've been really, really good. And the most important thing is that they're regulated. So even if you go with my broker or not, make sure you go with a regulated broker, guys. You don't want to be with a broker that's going to be manipulating the charts for you, that's going to be giving you a hard time trying to withdraw. You don't want that, guys. You want to go with a broker that's going to be regulated. Okay, that's really, really important. My broker here, what I like about them is they have tight spreads, good customer service, and obviously they have regulations. Okay, so go check them out, and there's a sign up bonus if you join with my link. Okay, guys, so go check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have, guys, for today. Thank you so much, guys. I will keep you guys in the loop. And yes, Lauren, she's actually one of my students. Thanks so much, Lauren. And you know, my students, I'm there for them, so they know that they can count on me. Okay, and thank you so much, guys, for all the new members. As you guys know, we're one big family, guys, and we're growing day by day. So if you enjoy these live streams, share it with your friends, share it on social media, share it with someone that maybe is also looking to learn. Whatever the case is, if we can provide them value and help someone out and bless them in any way, that's amazing, right? So guys, I appreciate it if you guys can share it, and also follow me on all my socials at official PedroFX. Thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed weekend. Have an amazing weekend. Enjoy your weekend, guys. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday. Bye for now.